Hi YouTube. Today we're playing Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. How far would you go to escape the past? Step into a story filled with danger, intrigue, and complicated relationships in Midnight in Salem, the new 3D mystery adventure with Detective Nancy Drew. Time is short, and you as Nancy Drew must solve the mystery before the clock strikes midnight. Wait, I'm actually on a time crunch? The fuck? Wait, I'm actually on a time crunch? I was not told this. And am I a master sleuth? Can I figure this out? Kind of. Is like amateur, kind of not really. So do I need to play bitch mode? Or can I just be a normal master sleuth? No? Wait, I'm confused now. Amateur? I have to do the amateur. You gotta? Okay. I gotta amateur it. You don't know my life.
Dear Ned, Austria has been wonderful so far.
Dear Ned.
Dad called. He wants me to get an old relic while I'm here. The Book of
So
Apologies, which dates back to the 17th century witch trials in Salem. I'll be going to Mosan Castle to retrieve it before I head back to the States. It's said to be haunted, so I'm expecting some good scares and mysteries. Ever yours, Nancy.
So is Ned our boyfriend? Who is this man? Who is he and why do I care? Ooh,
Feels like ages since I was on my last adventure. So, are you coming in?
That's alright, Miss Drew. I'd prefer to stay out here.
Why? It's so warm and inviting in here.
Is it?
Yes, I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. All of Judge Sewell's effects are there, just as your father requested. Although, I will tell you, as I told him, the desk is locked, and I don't have the key. But I will gladly stay and answer any questions you have. From the other side of this door. I recommend opening the window for some light.
Yeah, like, if you let me control her, I would.
That room at least.
Why is there no electricity, girl? Oh, it's point and click.
Huh,
Ew.
much better.
Hi, Joe. Welcome in. Why are there chains? Oh, okay. I'm understanding.
Some of this stuff looks very old, but it doesn't look like it's very useful.
You don't look very useful. Shut up, Nancy.
Chest, but it won't open.
You know what would help open it?
Important right now.
A hammer. I'm just saying.
Is this Judge Sewell's desk?
Ah, yes. That desk is where he spent most of his time working when he wasn't in court. Custom made. If the book
That's some like religious shit.
He would have written it at that
Can I
desk.
zoom in?
And what?
Your father didn't tell you?
No.
It was a ledger containing all the names of the accused witches from the Salem witch trials. Judge Sewell had doubts about his convictions, and he wrote the book.
Nancy's supposed to be on vacation. Oh, hell yeah.
Allegedly.
Yes.
Allegedly. Interesting. I'm good, you know, playing this thing. Oh, that totally looks like a fucking religious shit. Oh, I pressed a button. What's this?
I found a letter. It's addressed to Abigail Hathorne Woodley.
Hathorne. Does it not
I do regret
say
to
Hawthorne?
write to you in this state. I have been racked with guilt as my fervency of spirit.
Fervency of
Grace to
spirit?
determine a conviction just. He asks for her forgiveness and for God's.
Oh, cool. Okay. I was like, that's really fancy handwriting. Okay, dear Abigail Hawthorne Woodley, I do regret to write to you in this state. I've been racked with guilt as my fervency of spirit was too great to determine a conviction just. Relentlessly have I cried for his mercy, capital H, you know, big fat man in the sky, longing for his light to bathe my conscience clean. Weird. He won't help you. Over recent years, I've been sent punishments only attributable to godly wrath. 2 of our daughters have perished, my wife's mother as well, and our latest child did not draw breath when born. I must repent, lest my children forever be held in anger and contempt by our Father. Yeah, that's what it's sounding like. To right the wrongs made in zealous blindness, I'm writing a book I call The Book of Apologies. You couldn't think of a better title? To be worthy of his mercy, I am traveling the world to note down all the names of those wrongfully accused of witchcraft. Let this be my final legacy, my only way to right the wrongs I have helped create. My guilt allows me not to ask for your forgiveness, though know that my soul remains forever tortured by the knowledge of what I have done. With regret, Judge Samuel Sewall.
What does this mean?
Sewall.
Locked.
How do I... Oh, oops. Nobody look at me. How do I get out? Oh, there we go. I was like...
Malleus Maleficarum. Wow.
Maleficent.
The
My bad,
Handbook of
bitch.
Witches itself.
Yes,
Yeah, for real.
Indeed. A how-to guide for hammering out witchcraft. It was written in 1487 by a man whose name I won't even bother to mention because he used bunk science to send hundreds, if not thousands, of people to their deaths.
Ooh. Show text. Malleus Maleficarum. Cool name. Judge should act as follows in the continuation of the torture. First, you should bear in mind that just as the same medicine is not applicable to all the members, but there are distinct salves for each several members, so not all heretics or those accused of heresy are to be subjected to the same method of questioning, examination, and torture as to the charges laid against them. Oh, that's a lot of words. Various and different means are to be employed according to their various natures and persons. Now, surgeon cuts off rotten limbs, and mangy sheep are isolated from healthy. Prudent judge will not consider it safe to bind himself down to one invariable rule in his method of dealing with a prisoner who is endowed with a witch's power of taciturnity. That's a big word for Elmo. And whose silence he is unable to overcome. For if the sons of darkness were to become accustomed to one general rule, they would provide means of evading it as a well-known snare set for their destruction. So fucking creepy that you're just staring. I don't like that. I just don't like that.
There really isn't much here.
Yes, Judge Sewell was a Puritan. They believed that
cursor will light up.
have purposeful or utilitarian possessions, very little value outside their stated use.
What's with the chains?
You said Judge Sewell was a pious man.
Yes, he believed in the healing powers of the good book. Of course, the Bible was also used to justify executing people.
Depends on who's reading it. It's often misinterpreted. Give ear
He was
to my
kind of a
prayer,
freak.
O God, and hide not yourself from my plea for mercy. Sounds like a man full of regret.
Sounds like a dude who, like, is using religion to justify his shit.
Some of this stuff looks very old.
Some
of this stuff looks very old.
Can I not,
It
like...
doesn't look like it's very useful.
You're not useful. Shut up,
Some
Nancy.
of this stuff looks very old. But it doesn't look like it's very useful.
Do, 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 do.
There really isn't much here.
I really want to just take off
There
all
really
these
isn't much here.
cloth stuff. Shit. You know?
Dr. Hurst?
Yes, I'm here.
Doc. What else can you tell me?
About the Book of Apologies.
As I mentioned, it's the book written by Judge Samuel Sewell.
Yeah, you already
himself,
said that, but what else?
detailing the names of people accused of witchcraft. Sewell was one of the very few judges who regretted his actions. The book became his way of finding redemption. Sewell himself was originally from England, but acted as a judge in the Salem witch trials. Do you perhaps know why Carson would need such a book? Just out of curiosity, of course. It's just such a very unusual request.
He's looking into
mind
it
your
as a
business.
favor for the current judge in Salem. How long?
Oh, Carson and I are not that close. He reached out to me because I'm the historian keeping track of all the relics here. And as he gets
Lucky I was already here on vacation. I was quite
so
surprised
lucky.
he called and asked me to come. Though I have to admit, visiting a castle is something I've never been able to turn down.
Do you do these kinds of things a lot?
From time to time.
Yeah, she's
all the
fucking
time you-
Nancy Drew, and she just does shit when she shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I did this. I want to know why I can't just break this open.
Locked.
She def slept with Nancy's dad. Hey, yo, listen. We don't, you know, we're not gonna shame anyone for, you know, getting their shit yanked. No shame.
Chest. But it won't
No
open.
shame.
But that's not really important right now.
I am trying. The controls aren't that great, I'm gonna be honest. Can I look under the desk? That would be prime. Already clicked that. Is this just more? Just go into that. You did too? Yeah? Are you into Nancy's dad? That's fair. Valid. Who doesn't like a DILF every once in a while? A scrapped bit. Huh? Here? Oh. Oh, hey, I found a key. Click right mouse on an inventory item to inspect it. What an ugly key.
Doesn't fit.
Oh, okay. You know what? I know where.
An old chest. But it won't open.
Girl, it will if you just do what I need you to
Can't use
do.
that here. Can't use that here. Can't use that here. Can't use that here.
Do I have to get closer? I'm gonna literally riot.
An old chest. But it won't open.
Inspect it. What do you mean inspect it? Does it open? Unfold wings. Oh my god, that's so dumb.
What a clever desk. It even comes with a labyrinth.
I hate her! Girl, shut the fuck up.
You sound like you're not having a great time.
Oh my god, it's her voice. It just annoys me. I have to get it here.
Easy.
Eat me.
I found
Is this
it.
the book?
It's here.
What? Really? Amazing!
It's locked.
It doesn't
behind
sound
some
like
sort of
she's
cage,
happy.
Though. The lock says A-W. Any ideas?
A-W?
Aww.
No.
Yeah.
But I have some tools in the shop that might be able to cut it free. in my shop. I'll go. Meet me there.
Do I have to meet you there?
Hey, wait for me. The Book of Apologies. It's locked.
AW. Huh. Am I just gonna leave it there? That seems like a bad idea. Root beer.
Nancy, this way.
Ah, that's so descriptive.
Where is
This
that?
way.
Dr. Hurst?
Hello.
Nancy Drew, it's Deirdre Shannon.
Deirdre? Can
Deirdre.
I call you back? I'm in the middle of...
Listen, I know we haven't exactly been besties in the past, but I'm in the middle of something big, and
Deirdre, I have to call you back.
Wait, don't hang up on me!
Elizabeth? Elizabeth!
What the
Hey.
fuck?
What are you doing?
Who just put the smoke bomb?
They took the book.
Who just has a smoke bomb? Can we talk about this?
Stop! Stop running!
Stop running. Why are you running? Ain't no way she would make that jump. I'm just saying. Girl, we need to talk about...
Gotta move slowly.
I have smoke bombs? Ain't no way. Who are you? Put your hands up.
Come
I have
on.
a cell phone.
No!
Put your hands up. I got a cell phone.
Gotta figure out which way they went.
Aki. Interesting.
W. This canister looks to have been used.
Huh. But their name's gone. That's annoying.
A ticket to Boston. This canister looks to have been used as a homemade smoke bomb.
Who the fuck?
Yes, Deirdre.
What do you
What is
want?
it?
You know where I am right now? Salem.
Salem.
Oh my god.
As in, witch trial Salem?
Obvi. Come on, Drew. My cousin has... Well, she's gotten into some trouble here, and I thought I could help her out.
Why do I already
But it
not
turns out
like
the
her?
situation is much more complicated than I anticipated. So now I'm calling
Back
you
in
to
high
ask
school.
for some guidance.
You want my help?
Ugh, yes, don't make this more painful.
Oh,
I could use your professional opinion, okay?
what's my
Well,
professional opinion?
It so happens that the case I'm on is connected to Boston, which is just nearby Salem. And I was never a big believer in coincidences.
Oh, are you sure?
I'd love to.
Seriously?
I thought I had reached a dead end, but it looks like I have to go to Massachusetts anyway. In any case, a fresh perspective would do me good.
Ugh, you're already
What do you
annoying
mean?
me, and you're not even here yet.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
What if they both annoy
It
me?
might even be fun.
Oh, this is so the worst idea I've ever had. I'll pick you up from the airport.
Thanks. I guess. They're both annoying. I don't like either of them.
I appreciate you coming here, Drew.
I'm just glad you didn't change
She
your
deserves a
mind
titty
and leave me
punch.
at
I'm
the
just
airport.
saying.
Might have crossed my mind. Keep the excessive cheeriness under control, and we'll be fine.
Fair.
No promises.
Nobody
Where were
likes
you, by
excessive
the way?
cheeriness.
Austria.
Did I interrupt a vacation with Ned?
Didn't
No.
you bring me here to help with a case?
Oh,
Yes,
does
I
she
did.
also like Ned? And
And that's
Ned, like,
it.
is dating me. And that's why she doesn't like me. That's so very high school.
Was anyone hurt?
Happened in the middle of the night.
Ooh.
No one was there, thankfully. The house wasn't completely destroyed, but the person who lived there had to
Yep.
move out. Just so we're clear, this is my case. I know you're a detective and everything, but this is
You can't be a
personal. It's
detective
family.
in high school.
Well, extended, and from my father's side. But whatever, that's not the point. It's personal. You take my lead, okay?
Of
No.
course.
But
Well, I have done this a couple of times, Deirdre, and in my experience, we can cover twice as much ground if we work side by side.
She's over
you know,
18. Is she though?
respect your experience and whatever, but family trumps experience. It's sensitive, and I don't want you messing it up by being too
what?
A professional
you.
amateur
You're a
detective.
question machine. This requires gentle handling. Delicate.
Delicate.
And that's been your approach.
Well, like I say, I need help.
So, can I ask some questions?
Like
No.
anyone could stop you.
Oh. Snarky.
Why don't we start with your extended family?
They're
Uh-huh.
cousins. The Perrys. Parry.
Oh, like in fencing.
Yes. Tegan
Why is that the
older one,
first thing
May is younger.
you think of?
They had
Fencing.
a difficult childhood, okay?
What does difficult mean?
And now May is suspected of committing arson on the most important historic mansion in Salem. And I know it's not true.
But what if it
I
is true?
know it.
But what if it is true? Ooh.
What can you tell me about May?
She has a reputation as a troublemaker. Seems
Okay.
like a loner,
Don't we
too.
all?
Maybe a bit odd at times. Sometimes she can even sense things
It could
before they
be.
happen.
Odd how?
I don't know. Troubled teen stuff. Difficult time as a kid.
Does that
Oddest
even
thing
mean?
is, she won't give an alibi.
That would be seen as suspicious.
That's the problem. Everyone is so suspicious of her. Prejudice, I guess.
It's never the
Uh,
first person they think it is,
Well,
though.
we'll see.
Sounds like we should talk to her soon.
Where do you think we're going?
Okay, snarky ass.
What does Tegan think about this?
She's worried about May, obviously.
I am glad I get to
Tegan
ask
isn't
all the
like
questions.
She's upstanding. She works at the
Upstanding.
Salem Museum and doesn't know a thing about criminal cases, which is why she contacted me.
What?
Phone.
My phone?
Phone. Thank you.
The Salem Museum doesn't know anything about criminal cases. Okay.
One more question. What can you tell me about this historic mansion?
I got
It's called
distracted.
The Hathorn House. And it's
Hathorn.
old. Like really old.
Like the
And now it's been set on
letter?
fire.
Nothing else significant about it?
Interesting.
Well, yeah, a lot of things. But one that's kind of why you're here.
Which is why.
Mhm.
The Hathorn House is haunted.
Ooh. What does haunted mean? Like, what does she mean by that? Like, is it actually haunted, or is it like, it's haunted? You know what I mean? The Perry House.
What do you mean, haunted?
Exactly that.
Same brain.
There's ghosts.
Deirdre,
I
Got
don't
hella
believe it
ghosts.
either,
Ain't no
Drew.
way.
But
Ain't no way.
I can't explain it. Everyone seems to think they exist. With so many sightings, even if it isn't real ghosts, something is definitely going on.
I have intrusive
I thought that
thoughts.
maybe you can disprove them.
You know, at the end
would you
of
please
Mean
get out of my
Girls, when
car
Regina
and come
George
inside?
gets hit by a bus, I was just imagining that happening to Deirdre.
If we're going to work side by side,
Intrusive
you'd
thoughts, you know?
better learn to keep up with me.
Why do I have to keep up with her?
You must be Nancy. Thank you so much for coming.
I like your sweater, dude.
You know, you live in the same neighborhood for 20 years, and you'd expect your neighbors to be a little more understanding when your family is falsely accused of a horrific crime. Oh, I'm sorry. How are you, Deirdre?
I'm good, thanks.
Tegan Perry, welcome to my home. Well, our home, although right now my parents are literally on safari in Namibia, so while their daughter is being convicted of a crime she didn't commit, I'm taking care of things around here.
Okay,
They'll be coming
Tegan,
soon.
that's like a lot to
A very
process.
expensive courier is tracking them down in the bush. Top notch. I found him on the internet. Deirdre tells me you'll be assisting her in clearing my sister's name.
Assisting? Yeah.
She's innocent. I don't know why she won't help herself. She's got a difficult reputation.
Wow, with a sister like
Deirdre,
that,
what
who
people here
needs
can be like. She
enemies?
doesn't trust easily, not since... I'm sorry, are you hungry? There's clam chowder, homemade. A
Clam
little taste of
chowder.
New England. I made up the guest bedroom for you, Nancy. Deirdre, sorry, you're bunking with May. Make yourselves at home.
Good shit
I
on.
almost forgot. After you girls get comfortable, you two should swing by the museum. Might as well take in some history while you're here, right? Just don't get suckered into that
Yeah.
witch's walking tour.
I want to see
Olivia
the witch's
Ravencroft
walking
is
tour.
not a witch. She would have you believing all kinds of nonsense about the town being full of ghosts.
I thought you two used to be friends.
That was
I want to go on a
long time
witch's
ago.
walking tour.
Look, I'm sorry, I gotta get going. Running late to an appointment.
Thanks, Tegan. I appreciate you letting us stay. Before you go, do you have time for a quick question?
Nancy, we just got here.
Sorry, I know you're in a rush. It would really help.
Of course. I
Hey.
have time for one question, if it'll help.
One question. Oh, I can
What you
introduce
tell me about
myself.
where the fire happened?
What have you heard about it? Look, I appreciate you want help, but I don't want you dragging all that up and upsetting May. You told me she would be able to reach her. That's not
what Nancy is asking about.
I'm sorry if I wasn't clear. I just thought
Why are they
since
being
the Hathorne
fucking
house
weird?
is important to the town, you must know about it. Through the museum.
Oh, I'm so sorry. The Hathorne House fire. Yes, John Hathorne was one of Salem's founders. His large house estate was the oldest surviving structure from 17th century Salem.
Oh.
So
Is
weird.
that all?
That was 2 questions. I said 1. But yes, he was also the big-time judge that presided over the Salem witch trials.
Huh.
Is there some other fire I need to know about?
No. May's accident was in a fire. I just don't want her getting upset with unnecessary questions about things long over.
I
Mhm.
understand.
You can read all about Judge Hathorne when you come to the museum later. Gotta run.
I'm in the kitchen. Is she in here? Like, the fuck?
You jerk. Tegan said you've been in town for days, but you haven't come by.
I know. I had to check
Oh.
in with your case at the, Look, I didn't want to bother you. How you holding up?
I've been accused of worse.
No,
I don't
you
think that's a
haven't.
good thing.
Hey, at least I got you to get off your butt and finally visit me.
Oh, this is the girl I was telling you about. Nancy
The girl.
Drew.
Nice to meet you.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a girl, guys.
Oh.
That's it.
She really doesn't want to talk. This could be difficult. Any advice?
Do better? I'll be in the kitchen.
Okay, not gonna lie, kind of a bitch. I really like her pants, though. Like, those are fucking sick. I'm just a girl standing in front of the kitchen begging Deirdre to be nice to me. Honestly, real and true.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah?
Do you mind if I look around the house?
Oh, you're so weird. I'm done talking, okay?
Oh, okay.
Hi.
I'm done talking.
Huh. Why is this shiny? I want to touch it.
Rust be gone. Now that's handy. Never know when a bit of stubborn iron oxide will get in the way.
I can't touch the picture. Are these real people, by the way? That's kind of crazy. Nancy steals an item. Wait, did I do that? Oops.
Hiking the Patagonian Highlands, Outback Safari, Survival Guide for the Rainforest of Myanmar. The Perrys
kinda
have
cool.
a real taste for adventure.
Don't really want to talk to you. I'm gonna be honest. No offense, girl. I'm not a huge fan of this point and click shit, but you know, here we are.
The neighborhood looks peaceful from up here. Huh? Huh? Huh.
Egan's photo?
A good night's rest improves memory retention. But it's too early for bed.
It's fans? That's pretty cool. Can I go that way? No.
I probably shouldn't be in May's room without...
Okay, fine. I mean, I would have gone in, but... I guess that's not how we do things here.
Huh.
Why are there so many candles all over the place? Is she very witchy? Like, is she into, like, witchy stuff? Talk to Tegan in the museum. Talk to Judge Danforth. Okay.
Are
Yo.
you ready to leave yet? We don't have all day.
What were you actually doing before you picked me up from the airport?
What do you
It's an
mean?
achievement. What's an
You gave
achievement?
May
To be in a
non-answer
Nancy
when
Drew
she
game?
asked why it took you so long to stop by here.
A non-answer? Yeah, because I went to the police station.
And?
And they're still going through the evidence.
Hmm.
And when they found out I was May's cousin, they started laughing.
So they think she did it.
Everyone does. So, I went to check out the Hathorn house myself.
Oh, the candles.
But I never
Gotcha.
went inside.
The ghost?
What? No. There was some weirdo there who told me the ghost was going to steal my soul. It was totally creepy. And then I found out that everyone in this town
I would be
believes
down
in
to have my
ghosts,
soul stolen.
So I didn't enter.
Well, whatever or whoever it is, there's an explanation behind it. Did the police give you anything?
Here is so
Anything at
locked
all?
in.
They told me there's a Judge Danforth in town, and he's going over the particulars of the Hathorn House estate. I found his office, but he kinda never let me enter his office. Believe me, I tried.
And because
I
you're
know
the
him.
cousin of the girl who they
Was
think
enough to
set
get through a
shit on
door to have a
fire.
conversation.
Alright, are we going into town or what?
Sure.
Who could gain something by burning down a house?
I
Insurance
mean,
claim, maybe?
insurance, yeah.
Possibly. Means, motive, and opportunity. We need to start interviewing. See if anyone checks off those 3 boxes.
And in your experience?
You missed a pumpkin candle somewhere?
It's
That's
usually
wild.
something much more personal. This tour sounds interesting.
Yes, let's do the
Don't tell
tour.
Tegan that's your plan.
It'll give us a good overview of the town.
I'm just
I mean,
saying.
I want to meet the real witch of Salem.
Yeah, I do. She might know something. I
Be
wonder
fun.
why Tegan doesn't like her.
You don't have to investigate everything, Drew. Olivia steals Tegan's visitors, sounds like. You really want to do the dumb tour?
Yeah,
You don't
I
have to
really
come
would
with
do the
me.
dumb tour.
Side by side. Gotta be honest, it does sound more fun than the museum.
Why can't we do both? What's wrong with the museum? We go. Who is it? Ned.
Hi.
Nance, how have you been? Thanks for finally
Nance.
picking up.
Sorry. I've been on a flight.
Busy on another case, huh? You know, you should really enjoy yourself more, Nance.
Oh,
Life's too short to be working all the time.
This isn't work for me. It's fun. Besides, Crime doesn't take a vacation.
I mean, he's not wrong.
How's yours?
Ned, come on.
Yeah, 1 second.
Sounds like you are having fun.
You know, standard fare. Nothing too crazy. I miss you, Nance.
I miss you,
Hey, give it back.
too.
Nancy, I'll call you later.
Call you later, Nancy.
Well, that was...
Ooh, Ned's in trouble. Why is there... Okay, never mind. Ooh, can I touch other people's jack-o'-lanterns? No. That's a bummer. Fucking A, girl! Have you heard of personal space? Jesus Christ. No. Don't. Girl. I will cut you.
I
Not
think we should
you
head
clipping that.
right for the judge. What do you think?
Yeah,
Sounds
let's
good.
go meet the
Let's
judge.
go meet the judge.
Jesus
Yeah,
H. Christ,
let's go.
bro. Yeah, where are we going? I'm not driving. Okay, listen. She was all up in my face. She has not heard of breathing room, okay? Okay. Oh, now we're being nosy.
Visitors, by now you know the story of the witches of Salem.
Ooh.
Poor souls
Are you new here?
caught in a
Yeah.
time of
You're not new
fear and
here.
greed, and they paid the price.
They paid the
may
price.
die, but witchcraft lives on in Salem.
Yo, if someone can find me a top that looks like hers, let me know.
You believe witches were not real. I'm not talking about old, ugly women who
There's a
curse
townsperson
their
who's a
neighbors
fan with a
with blood
terrible
on
mic.
broomsticks.
Oof.
The truth is, witches are
Hey,
real.
magician.
They have
Witches are
always
real.
been They are
Ooh.
alive and well. They are powerful.
I'll make one for you.
carrying
Oh my
the
god,
secrets
please.
of the world beyond the one we see.
Wow.
Mystery. Magic.
I have a name.
Most
Okay, alright.
exist now only in secret. And
Wow.
they may be standing among
I don't think witches are secret these days, I'm gonna be
It is
honest.
said that in Salem, a coven of witches settled in recent years. Set on
I'm such a
revenge
fan.
for
Oh
the
my
deaths of
god.
The Salem witches. Their ritual, one midnight
Ooh.
on Halloween, unleashed the angry spirits of the past.
Ooh.
How did you do that? Thank you. Now,
So she has the same
you
smoke
see the real
screen
history of the
as
witches.
the person in Austria.
Through some of my favorite locations in town, and perhaps you too will see one of the restless dead.
Ooh.
Use the same kind of stage magic she's using.
I literally just said that,
There was a
Nancy.
thief?
The fuck?
What were you doing there?
Visiting a spooky old castle.
You know what, Deirdre?
Do you
I was stuck in dick.
like
What
your
about it?
Investigations?
This girl.
And
What kind of
if you
stupid
want
ass
to learn
question?
about being a witch, come forward.
I want to learn. Ooh, candle. Huh. Got it. Is this the best Nancy Drew game? No, but the other one was broken.
Uh-oh, here comes trouble.
Me? Never. Well, nothing.
I'm trouble. I'll admit
Did
it.
you know that in the Malleus Maleficarum, ginger hair was the sign of a witch? You're my kind of people.
I'm not
Wait,
nearly
really?
as talented as you are.
Aw,
I'm a fake
shucks.
ginger. Does that count?
Blush.
Oh my god.
There it is.
I want to be a
Now
witch.
I'm turning red. You truly are a witch.
Ooh,
To
woo.
become a witch.
Is she
do I need
flirting
to
with me?
take a test or get a diploma?
A true witch is not made with pieces of paper.
True.
Born to it and will feel the call. Bureaucracy is for persecutors. We don't need permission.
I don't need permission. I don't live by the rules.
Anyway, what can I help you with?
Hi, I would like to take your tour. How often ooh, these are all questions I would ask. Do you how many of these can I ask? Ooh.
How did you perform that trick?
Probably not now, but I have so much to talk to you about, Sai.
Against the witch code.
A code? I thought bureaucracy and rules were for persecutors.
I mean,
Although,
people can have
if you take my self-guided
moral
tour,
codes.
I promise you will learn at least one secret about being a witch.
I want to know secrets.
Do this show.
Most nights, it gets busier around Halloween, and I'm sure you
Yeah.
can figure
I did
out
get to
why.
chapter 14
How
though.
about the night that the Hathorn house was burned?
You look a little young to be working for the police here.
Oh no,
Oh?
it's nothing like that. We're just curious tourists.
Yeah,
Good.
tourists.
Because I've already spoken with them.
I'm not a cop, girl.
Here, I was out of town. Did you girls know that Salem is haunted?
I've
There's a
heard
ghost
that.
here.
A ghost.
If you go on my tour, you'll learn where you can find it.
Bro, she really wants me to go on this tour. I mean,
Salem for long.
with my arm, I want to do it, but
So you know the Perrys.
Of course. Not well.
Jackie's the cop. No, I'm a detective.
At the museum.
Different.
She works there.
Not well.
A private investigator, if you will.
I figured there was some history between you two.
That was a long
Wait,
time.
someone made fun of Nancy's age? Wait,
Not much now.
And
did she?
Yes, I know her too. Not spoken to her.
I meant
for a long
IRL.
time either.
Ugh, no, thank God.
heard the rumors about her.
May is a troubled girl, and sometimes such girls get blamed for things that were not their. I don't think she burned down the Hathorn house, if that's what you're trying to get at. People with mundane minds look for mundane explanations.
Oh my God, I like her. She doesn't blame the girl.
Do you really believe some modern witch coven unleashed ghosts on Salem?
About 8 years back, there were rumors of a coven that
8 years ago?
ritual to return.
When was the
witches to
Hathorn
Salem,
house
seek out their revenge.
burnt?
Which has moved on.
Wasn't it recently? I'm so confused now. I need a timeline.
Since then, ghost sightings have gone through the roof. Salem is
Ooh.
now considered the most haunted place in the country.
I'm pretty sure Salem
Think it's
has
a
always been
coincidence that
considered the most haunted place in the country.
Set on fire?
How else could the fire have started?
Yeah, for
I
real.
heard there was not a single living soul in the house when it started burning.
How do you know that? How do you just hear that?
Living. The world is
Ooh.
composed of two equal parts. Dark and light.
Yeah.
The light we see every day. It's the trees, the people, the birds. It's
So by light, she means living.
You can even see it at night. The dark is the unknown. A plane of existence that vibrates just underneath the light.
Florida is the most haunted places. Texas is a close second. Really? Not Salem?
History.
Those are states, though. I want cities.
Crack every brick and every tomb. The dark
Every tomb. The fuck? Now we're just talking about tombs.
suspect it. That's why they say, don't be out past midnight in Salem, because the dark may reach
Okay,
out
Ori.
and take you.
You're
Also, did you
crazy.
know that Salem has more ghost sightings than any other city in North America?
Okay, bet. Someone fact check that.
Why? You should go on my tour.
Talk to you later.
I guess we're going on a tour.
Fire at Hathorn House. We all know certain renegades in this town know something or two about fire.
May Perry,
Ooh.
you don't think she'd do it again, do you? She was so young.
Wouldn't surprise me. Creeping around back alleys with her hood head down. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Oh my God, they're so mean. Hi,
That will already
Sen.
be in the sights of the neighborhood watch, so we'll find out soon enough.
My thought?
You want the game volume up? Is that better? Oh my God. Could you? I swear to God, this girl does not know personal space. The fuck? I love you too. Yes, it's Nancy Drew, Midnight in Salem. It's what won the voting for reaching our charity stream goal.
Salem Museum. Prime address for local history and information on the infamous witch trial.
I want to see this. The Ravencroft's Emporium. Huh.
The shops aren't making a lot of business right now.
Damn. CNBC says Savannah, Georgia is the most... Could you fuck off? Haunted city in the Americas? Interesting. Girl. I need some space. How do I want to read your sign, brother. Can you turn around? It is very cool. Man. Ooh, cemetery.
Let's visit the cemetery. I want a picture of Little Liberty.
Little Liberty.
It'll be more useful to explore the graveyard with a tour guide.
Oh, okay. That's part of the tour. Okay, I need this guy to come back. I want to read his picket sign. I want to read your sign. Justice delayed is justice denied. Girl. Are you just sitting there, brother? What are they talking about?
Witches group shows up from out of nowhere and thinks they're entitled to the Hathorn property.
Didn't they find proof for their claim? It's only fair.
How far back do these reparations have to go? It's been hundreds of years. Nobody owes these loudmouths squat. It's a bid for attention and money.
Must every response be outrage? I miss the peace and quiet.
I'm sorry. How far back do reparations have to go? I don't know. How far back are your ancestors gonna fuck over people? Huh?
Darn, missed the opening hours.
Yeah, for
Better luck
real.
tomorrow.
For real. I'm about to fight someone. Who wants to go and fight? I say let's do it.
The road has completely collapsed into the sinkhole. No wonder they closed it off. The ground is still crumbling. That group is really chanting up a storm. What has
Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Who is she?
Why are there protesters in a small town like this?
Honestly, great question. I found the fan. The fan! Girl, I hate how close you get to my fucking face. Can we talk about it? Okay. Judge Danforth, evidence room.
Yes, can I help you?
Hi, sorry to bother you.
Hi.
But we were looking for Judge Danforth's office.
Just across the hall. Why? What did you two girls do?
We didn't do.
I'm kidding. Alicia Cole, Esquire.
Nice to meet you.
You sounded great.
I'm Nancy Drew, and this is Deirdre Shannon. You're a lawyer.
Salem's best.
Oh.
The only practicing lawyer in the historic town limits, if you could believe it.
Only
And if you
practicing
girls were
lawyer.
in
That
any
seems
trouble,
safe.
I'd have no problem representing you. You both have that innocent look. Juries love it.
So you're saying we could get away with a crime?
We?
No? Partners in crime?
Sorry to bother you, Miss Cole. We'll check in with the judge.
I'm sorry, who just fucking says, yeah, you got that innocent look about you? Like, the fuck? Can I get in? No. Fuck.
That group is really chanting up a storm. What has them so angry?
The only practicing lawyer is best by default. I mean, I suppose. Kind of.
You'd really become my enemy if I committed a crime?
Maybe.
Sorry. You should. shouldn't joke about that.
Why? You gonna arrest me?
Maybe.
No, but I'd call the police to report you. I'd also recommend you a decent lawyer.
Welcome back, Brian. Nancy's a snitch. I know.
I'm a lawyer's daughter, Deirdre. Don't mess
And?
with me. Hello? Judge Danforth.
Yeah. Hello. Ted? Is that you?
Snitches get stitches, exactly.
No, Your Honor. My name is Nancy Drew. I think you've spoken with my father.
Nancy Drew? Carson's daughter?
Yes. And I'm with my friend.
You just know my dad. Why does my dad know everybody? The fuck?
Ah, yes, yes.
Can we come in?
Well, you see, no, I mean, I'd let you in, but I seem to have been locked in my office and I need some help getting out.
Do you know where I could find a key to your office?
Yes, I believe I gave a copy of the key to Alicia Cole as backup. She's just down the hall.
He's totally naked in there. His pants are gonna be around his fucking ankles, bro. Isn't Alicia Cole the girl we just talked to? Don't mind me, I'm just looking. Don't mind me, I'm just looking, you know? I'm just looking. I'm just looking.
Yes, can I help you?
Yeah, you got a key.
You might have a key.
Sorry, I gave him my spare. Unbelievable. Does this ever end?
Oh. Well then, do you have a paperclip?
Yeah. And if you don't mind me asking, what business do you two have with the judge?
Mind your beeswax.
Helping the judge with a case.
Never
Thanks.
confirm or deny
No need for a
anything.
lawyer. At least, not yet.
No need for a lawyer yet.
Hello? I wanted, you know, the book in Austria.
At the
Moose
Moose.
Yes, Nancy, I would love to talk about it, but I would really love if we could do it in person.
I'll come back.
Do I have to? We're breaking into the room with a naked man. What business do you think we have? Yeah, for real. Can I?
Judge Danforth? I couldn't find your key.
I'm a break-in. I want to know why she doesn't just like
Well,
kick
I
the
did
door
find a
down.
paperclip.
You know?
I think I can pick your lock, if that's okay with you.
Also,
Sure.
how many cases has Nancy been in and she just fucking...
Shouldn't be too much of a
Oh,
challenge.
she doesn't know. I have to do it. Okay. Lovely. Feel for the pin that gives resistance. Oh. My headset died. Okay. Feel for the pin that gives resistance. Hold to drag the pin. I don't have to hold to drag it. I'm confused. Wait, what? Remember the order? What does it mean by give resistance? I'm very confused by that. So this one? How do I do this? The fuck? I'm so confused. Am I stupid? Okay, that wasn't right. That wasn't right. Well, I realize that now, Ori, okay? Okay, so now it's locked into place. Now what? None of the other ones worked. Like, what? Okay. You're right, it did make a sound. Wait! Fuck. This is annoying. It just worked, I swear to God. Bro. Gotta go slower. Ah, I hate going slow. We know. I know. Wah! Fuck everyone.
Efficient. How'd you learn to do that, actually?
Online video tutorial.
Someday you have to tell me about your
Oh
secret
my
life of
God,
breaking and
that was the
entering,
worst.
Drew. Because you're in danger of being cool. Which, honestly, I just
I'm in
don't
danger of
like.
being cool, guys.
Someday.
Stop. I would have cried if I had messed up the last pin, dude. Let's start a riot. Hey, brother. What's up? I just want to make sure. Okay.
Ah, those protesters are out there again, stirring the pot.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this town used to be a quiet place.
Is that a good thing?
Seems lately there's been an element that has infiltrated our community. I have no doubt one of those troublemakers locked my door and threw away the key. Now, Nancy, your father and I have discussed.
Oh, sorry. I'm not Nancy.
Of course you're not. You look nothing like Carson. Did your father ever tell you about the time we won 4th place at the Lake Winnipesaukee Regatta?
He does have a get off my lawn vibe.
At the time, I had 20/10 vision, so I was the navigator and...
Judge, this
Is
Deirdre
2010 vision good?
She's working with me on the case.
Deirdre, you're the one who tried to break down my door.
Breakdown?
Your Honor, that's an exaggeration. I was knocking.
I was knocking.
Look, I'm really busy dealing with this Hathorn House business. Being a judge is not as simple as, you know.
Oh yeah, your life is just so hard.
Free time.
Well, we just used our free time to unlock your door.
Oh.
So I'm sure you'll be willing to repay us with some answers to our questions. Right?
Yes, of course. What can I help you?
Fucking douche.
Can you explain to us how you're involved with the Hathorn House?
Well, yes.
Yeah.
The house was built by Judge John Hathorn during the 1600s, and it represented the oldest surviving structure from that era. Judge Hathorn, of course, was one of the 3 judges that presided over the Salem witch trials.
Yes, and I'm sure we can read all about the home's history in Salem's museum.
More recently, Francis Tuttle, Judge Hathorn's
Tuttle?
last direct
What a
descendant,
terrible fucking name.
lived in a small section of the house while the rest was left to fall into considerable disrepair. She was alone, except for a part-time caregiver, Lauren Holt, who had a bedroom in the carriage house. A few months ago, Francis Tuttle passed away, which left Hathorn House without a legal heir. According to the
What about Lauren? Where the fuck did Lauren go?
after 90 days, the house reverts to public property. The deadline of which is 2 days from now, at midnight.
So, how did Frances
For real? How'd she die?
The woman was 88 years old. The coroner confirmed her death was of natural causes.
I'm not accusing you of shit. Why are you getting so aggressive?
You need the suspicion of foul play.
You did it? Oh my god, guys, Mark's the murderer. He's the imposter.
She still lives on the estate, although for how much
Poison,
longer, we do
obviously.
not
I know.
You can also find her in her shop, Luminous
No,
Infusions.
J'accuse.
She might
J'accuse?
talk to you.
Mark did it confirmed, guys.
No, that's not what that means. I accuse you, bitch.
No, j'accuse.
I'm leaving, bye.
Derek says I'm gonna have to arrest you.
Investigation found paint solvent residue
Unlucky.
on burnt embers,
Unlucky.
suggesting someone
I love you. Good luck with
deliberately
Chess.
used an
Love you.
accelerant.
Love you.
Thankfully, Mrs. Tuttle
Kinda
never
sus. I
stated
know,
the
right?
name of her
It's okay, guys. I just live with a killer.
That May Perry is the one responsible for this.
Evidence?
Mark's in the
Have
game.
you
Rooster
ever
says
heard
good
of
luck.
recidivism?
He said thank
3
you.
out of 4 criminals in the United States are repeat offenders. And there's only one person in all of Salem who has a history of
He already went out the door. I will let him know later about all the good lucks.
But there will be.
You don't need evidence. She's already been convicted
Stop.
in the court of public opinion.
Is that what she said?
No, I'm saying it.
Oh,
She has a history with this sort of thing.
she has a hit. Oh my god.
What does she gain by burning down the Hathorn house?
You'd have to ask her. And while you're at it, you can ask about her alibi, which she refused to give to the police.
I mean, honestly, I would never talk to the police, so yeah. Why did you really need the book? He's just so sketchy to me, but I don't know if he's sketchy because I don't trust public figures or because,
Had I known you were going to be put in harm's way,
you
I
know,
would have never called Carson and asked
this charge
myself.
super sucks.
I've done plenty of work for my father.
She has fire pants, obvi. I know.
I can handle myself.
Yes, I'm
She was in a room with a naked man. Oh my god, imagine.
So I've already heard some stories, but would you mind giving me your version of why the book is important?
Yes, so.
Hmm.
Judge Sewell was rumored to keep a ledger of all the accused, intending to publish it to reconcile with their
You know,
families and clear
I
their
have a
names.
feeling that whoever stole the book stole it so that the witches can get
Of a long shot.
what's it called?
I have
Take
been
back.
under some pressure from the AW group.
The
AW as in
Hathorn
accused witches.
accused witches. I feel like that's wrong.
Don't you think it's dangerous throwing around
Reparations,
names
yes,
as
thank
suspect
you.
before any
That's a
evidence
big
links her
word
crime?
for Elmo, okay?
What do you mean? What are you saying?
I'm saying you're a douche.
Described. There was
Personally.
no evidence against May. Yet you were
Nancy would
saying
never,
she did it.
though. She's very proper. It's kind of gross.
As a judge, I think you would be the first to admit that sounds prejudicial.
It is not just
Ooh.
me, Miss Drew. There are plenty of people who believe that May is responsible for this crime.
Yeah,
She is not
and
prejudiced.
where
She
is the
only
proof?
likely suspect.
Actually, that is the definition of prejudice.
Yeah, shouldn't you know that as a
I'm not
judge?
going to have this debate with you. Is there anything else?
Yeah, why you suck?
Talk to you later.
Miss Drew, before you go, there is something else I need your help.
Everybody needs something from me.
Not locked out of your car, are you?
Oh, no. There was
What?
an incident here recently. Someone broke into the evidence room.
Oh.
Why am I being told this? Yeah,
No,
and not the
yet.
police.
I don't think anything was taken. Never mind. I'll call the police. Thank you for your time.
I do not trust him at all. What's this? What's this? What's here? Would you fuck off? Oh my god, why are you always in my fucking face, girl? Literally leave. What's here? I'm gonna go back to the evidence room. You know, if there's a video camera, shouldn't they have known who fucking broke into the evidence room? I'm just saying. He's the presiding judge in Salem. It's a place with a history of bad judges. Honestly, yeah. Justice! Now! Justice! When do we want it? Now! I mean, I would also like a donut, but, you know, whatever.
Should we take the witch tour?
Yeah.
The shops aren't making a lot of business right now.
How do I...
A specter may be hanging over Salem. But that doesn't keep the town.
No! Justice! No! Oops. Boop. My phone has what we need to do? I just assumed. Hey Nancy, Deirdre gave me your number. Sorry about before I was stressed. I'd like to phone a friend. I don't have to phone a friend because I have fear. Where can I find the museum? But I'm already here. That's so embarrassing. That's still awkward. Oh my god, I'm just going. Look, it's Carson. Also, who rates... Never mind. I would probably.
The figure of a Puritan woman accused of being a witch. These were ordinary people, just like anyone else.
It's me, guys. Ned's a simp, mark it up. Remembering the wrongly accused, may history never be repeated again. Souvenirs, gifts, brooms, books, and magazines. Wow.
The carefully researched genealogy of several accused witches.
That's kind of cool.
Their names weren't fully cleared until 2001.
Need me a need? You need a need? Well, I'm sure we can figure something out. What kind of need do you need? You got it? What? Huh? Hi, Amanda. How are you? Oh my goodness. Okay. The Salem of yesterday. Oh my god, do I have to read this? This is so long. I don't get it. Please explain in more detail. Okay. The end. Okay, The Salem of Yesterday by Professor Beatrice Hotchkiss. What a name. Oh god. Roger Conant founded Salem in 1626 as a colonial town, which was first called Namkiag. For the settlement's location at the mouth of the river. The settlers wanted to call it Salem, inspired by the Hebrew word for peace, despite the peaceful beginnings as water. Fuck me. That scared me. Salem is best remembered for the witch trials of the 17th century, deadliest witch hunt in American history. Okay. England had their own witch trials also in the 17th century and had passed a Witchcraft Act, making it the law to put anyone who practiced witchcraft be put to death. The settlers knew about the dangers of witchcraft through their own histories, but history still repeated itself. It's kind of a bummer. You're welcome. Thanks. Dual streaming streams, and as soon as you said, do I need to read this whole thing? The other stream ripped a massive fart. Honestly, that's how I feel. This is a lot of big words for Elmo, I'm gonna be honest.
Children are named in the list of those accused witches, like Abigail Johnson, just 11.
Also, a lot of big words for Elmo. Fear, do I have to read it? You know I have trouble reading.
You could ever want to know about Salem's history, from the Namkiag people to the Great Salem Fire of 19.
I don't even like reading, like, textbooks at work. I vividly hate it.
Let's see. Let's see.
See something strange?
Let's see.
Unnatural people. What's a jerry can? The fuck? What's a jerry can? I can just skim.
Let's see. Let's see.
I give up. Why can't I talk to you? There we go.
Hey, sorry about
it's a fuel container. Oh.
Installing a big showcase.
Some of these things you're looking at, you'll need to come back to look at later. Okay.
Oh, you talked to Olivia.
What is your damage?
Witch? Street magician, maybe?
Everyone has to make a living. Is she
True.
telling the story about a coven living here in the recent past?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why?
Just bad taste.
Olivia is quite the local character.
Why is it bad taste?
If we do the tour, I want to see more of the town, and finding out a place's old superstitions is kind of a habit I've gotten into.
Is it a habit that Nancy has gotten into?
I'm excited to look around the museum.
Of course.
Found tour ticket. Okay.
Closed off. Looks like they're preparing a new installation.
Huh.
The carefully researched genealogy of several accused witches. Their names weren't fully cleared until 2001.
Are these the only witches that were executed? Bishop, Burroughs, Carrier, Corey. Wow, 2 Corys. That's depressing. Eastie, Good, Howe, Jacobs, Martin, Nurse. Parker, Proctor, Pudiator, Reg, Scott, Wardwell, Wilds, Willard. There are like some dudes on here. I think that's kind of wild. Okay. In Salem, yes. Admissions, $25 for an adult. That seems like a lot. Children under 12 are free. Never mind.
There's something off about that bookcase. Need a closer look.
How do I get a closer look of the fucking bookcase?
There's something off about that bookcase.
Which
Need a
bookcase?
closer look.
Can't. I'm taking the long way. I don't care. How do I get a closer look? What the fuck?
How's the investigating going? Any progress with May?
I've got some leads. I haven't had much progress with May, though. I was wondering if I could ask you a couple of questions, if you have time.
Sure thing. How can I help?
She has to give you access?
So what's the deal with these pumpkins?
Oh,
It's random.
I've prepared some pumpkins that visitors can carve and bring with them to place around Salem. Feel free to give it a try if you want. It's really fun and completely free.
What's
Weird.
this new showcase about?
Yes, this new showcase is going to be really cool. Just in time
I'm
for
literally
Halloween,
going. My first thought was literally to trick her.
If you come back on Halloween, I'll show you.
When is Halloween?
Do you have any more information about the
What
Salem
day is
witch
it?
trials?
Did the exhibitions manage to spark your interest?
They did.
Totally,
I
yeah.
found this display showing the ancestry of the accused,
Mhm.
but it didn't seem fully complete. I was wondering if you had more information stored here somewhere.
Well, we do have the upper floor, which is also where I keep most of my accused witches' stuff.
Would it be okay for me to go up there? I'd really
Oh,
like
thanks.
getting
I
a
didn't
better
know
picture of
Halloween was on the
history of
31st
Salem.
of October.
Usually we don't allow people up on the second floor.
I'm not people, though.
Restricted. But
I'm Nancy Drew. It's different.
maybe just this once I can make an exception. You are here to help after all. So if you think it would benefit you, feel free to go up there.
Thank you.
I'll open the door for you.
Thank you.
It's really, really cool. The stairs are hidden behind a bookcase. Hold on.
Jesus. Why is it so loud? The fuck? Bro, you should really look into that. That's not okay. Fucking ballsack, dude. What's wrong with you?
Whoa, originals? These books must be hundreds of years old. No wonder they're restricted. I hope their information is still open to the public.
Honestly, kinda creepy up here. I'm not gonna lie. Eh. Honestly, I am struggling so hard with this point and click shit. Salem in the Prohibition. The AW sign is suspected to be created by bootleggers during the criminals used the sign of the AW. Hold on. It was really small. And it stood for another way. Cleverly thinking those opposing strong drinks would believe the AW signs to be proclaiming and meaning to choose another way or lifestyle. While some believe that to be a good message to turn users to another way of life, it was in reality only a cover. The AW sign was code for another way out. Interesting. Is that true? Anybody know? Why is there a broom here?
Someone's a busy bee. Old court protocols, ancestry records.
AW stands for
Tegan is really digging deep into the witch trials.
Fair. Okay. Are you a descendant? The Salem witch trial descendants have spread all over the globe, with 20 victims executed, over 200 accused, and over 150 having been arrested. The accused and convicted now have a growing number of descendants and relatives. Interesting. The history in these games are usually spot on. That's so cool. The descendants and relatives have an interest in discovering their past and honoring the victims. Do you have family ties to those accused? Here at the History Museum of Salem, we keep genealogy lists in memory of the accused. Be sure to join the museum's family tree and support the events and lectures that educate and honor the victims of their relatives and descendants. Samuel Wardwell, wife, children. Was greed and gain a possible motive for Samuel Wardwell being proclaimed guilty of witchcraft? He was accused by a 14-year-old. That's crazy. So he was 49 too. I feel like that was pretty old for back in that day, right? Sarah, his wife, had a large estate she would lose if her husband was convicted of witchcraft. because women can't own property. Because that would be so silly, right? Women owning things. I hate. Anyway. Tried and hanged. That's depressing. Accused are good. Spectral evidence was known to be false. That's fucked up. Neighbors did not like her scornful nature and requests for charity as she was a poor woman. Tituba called her a witch first, then the Paris girls, all creating stories to have her tried for witchcraft. That's fucked up. What's this? The Accused Witches Organization. It's a pamphlet. Righting the wrongs of the past. We fight for justice and clearing of all the family names. We educate with special lectures in the AW meetings to remember the past and prevent witch hunts of the future. AW is a safe community to express your feelings for the lost relatives and to seek ways to honor their memories. That bit is a little iffy, but close enough. It's got the spirit. Okay. Join us in fighting for the evidence that proves the innocence of the wrongly accused. AW, the past cannot be repeated. Raising awareness through education, events, and memorials. Healing series. Special community support for the accusers and the accused for healing of the past to grow a better future. Power. A movement to reclaim selected lands that were illegally lost to greed in the trials for the creation of centers for memorials, events, and lectures. I'm gonna just say it. Whoever's actually writing these notes, beautiful handwriting. What's this? The real evil was in the accusers rather than those accused. I've done so much research on the Salem witch trials. That's awesome. It was me. Oh my goodness. The shame of being associated with the killings of the innocent in the Salem witch trials had a devastating impact on those associated with the accusers of the innocent who had blood on their hands. For the descendants, the shame was often too great to endure. Many moved from the area to start new lives. Others changed their name. Famous author Nathaniel Hawthorne was such a descendant. Author Nathaniel Hawthorne was born Nathaniel Hathorne. I'm dumb. And he was the great-great-grandson of the noted ruthless judge John Hathorne, who had sent many to their deaths in the trial. The spelling of his name was changed to Hawthorne, in part to remove himself from the connection to his ancestors' shameful past. At one point, he felt he was under a curse. He often wrote about Salem and the shame and sadness he felt. In his book, The Scarlet Letter, he wrote of John Hathorne, so conspicuous in the martyrdom of the witches that their blood may fairly be said to have left a stain upon him. Reverend Samuel Parris did not apologize. However, he did state in 1694 that I may have been mistaken. He was kicked out of the village, but his family remained. It was rumored in later years of there being an ancestor that had altered their name to Perry. How interesting. Oh.
Well, we
Yo.
have the tickets. Let's go see the lame witch of Salem. Oops. I mean real witch.
She's so catty, and for what? Go on a witch tour. Wow, you would marry Ori but not me? That's kind of crazy.
How's the investigating going?
That girl is a lame witch. True. No, fuck you. I just wanted to see if you knew that your family was like witchy and shit, you know? But she won't tell me. Literally eloping tomorrow. Damn. Y'all move fast. Good for you.
It'll be more useful useful to explore the graveyard with a tour guide.
Girl, I need you to move. I have...
Here comes trouble.
This is my going.
Huh.
Well, we have the tickets. Let's go.
Where? I'm confused. Is this not where I do the witch tour? Mom. I need an adult.
It'll be more useful to explore the graveyard.
Let's visit the cemetery.
Talk to the lady and give her your ticket. Which lady? The witch lady? I have to give her the actual ticket? That's kind of silly. I'm just saying.
This tour sounds interesting.
Me?
Welcome on my tour.
Thank you.
I've been avoiding adulting my whole life. Yeah, me too.
Uh-oh.
Talk to you later.
I gave her my ticket and now it's gone. I thought she fucking went on the tour and told us shit. And now I'm being told
The road has completely...
she doesn't. I just get a tablet. What is this? The 21st century? Terrible. Terrible.
Can't use that here.
Where are the witchy spots? Make it make sense. I'd like to call 911. What's your emergency? I'm stupid. Inspect the tablet? I forgot I could do that. Judge Hathorne, unmarked name, Little Liberty, Hathorne House, Puritan statue. Okay. Okay. Let the Raven be your guide.
Oh there, watch your step. In recent years, these maws into the deep unknown have opened. There was once a vast
Is this Edgar Allan Poe? Apparently. I see.
Most would have you believe that these tunnels are now collapsing. But you have to wonder if there could be something more sinister behind these sudden maws into the underworld.
Ooh. Now. Justice. Now. Justice. Oh, does that count as a raven? Girl, I just don't want your face all up in my shit, you know?
Can't use that here. The specter may be...
Nope. No. No. Oh, hey. Okay, so now I have to look for more of these ravens. Does this count as a raven? I'm so confused. There's a lot of Poe references. Why? Why? Why are we so into Edgar Allan Poe? I mean, I know why I am, but... I'm confused. Okay, now what? Accused witches, unmarked grave. Okay. How do I get into the unmarked grave if I can't fucking go in? Literally won't let me. you know? I hate when you're all up in my face, girl. Get me the fuck out. Oh, there we go. There's some in the museum. Ew. I don't like it here. Have I mentioned to you guys how much I hate cemeteries? They freak me out. Hmm. Hmm. Aha. Finally.
Of Salem's most zealous and conniving judge.
Wow.
So lacking in morals was Judge
Why would they freak you
Hathorn
out? I'm easily scared.
to death while claiming the estates of the dead as his own.
I see you
Unlike the
here.
more remorseful Judge Sewell,
Let's go.
Hathorn never felt any guilt for his part in the Salem witch trials.
Didn't he? I feel like that's just a lie. Alex Bell. I think you're so pretty. What the heck? Are you about to hold hands? Let's do it.
Through these woods
Oh.
lies the infamous Hathorn estate.
I found the Hathorn estate.
Salem witch trials that the lands of the accused were taken and resold for cheap.
Lie you.
The judge himself bought many such lands, and on them built his grand estate. The Hathorn house has since come to represent all the wrongs that were inflicted during the trials.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hey. Huh. Okay. Ay.
These headstones bear
Not
names
for
lost
long.
to history, but some believe they belong to those sentenced for witchcraft.
Look what you've done. Now I'm burping.
From being buried on consecrated ground, but many victims were buried by loved ones in secrecy, and some may have found their eternal rest beneath these unmarked graves.
Well, that's ominous as fuck. Bring light into the dark.
Bring light into the
Darkness, my bad. Huh.
Bring light.
No, Nancy, shut the fuck up.
Before you stands Abigail Hathorn, helping the accused witches escape the grasp of her own brother, Judge Hathorn himself. Abigail freed many from their holding cells until the judge caught her in the act and locked her up in a cell deep within the Hathorn house. The statue was given the name Little Liberty in honor of her valiant efforts to free the innocent.
Huh. Okay. AW.
W. This is the same marking as in Mosam Castle. What a strange coincidence.
I don't think it's a coincidence, baby girl. Okay, and then I know time for root beer. You're right.
The Salem Museum.
No.
Prime address.
And then I have to go back in here, right? Ta-da.
Museum, known formerly as the Town Hall.
I would kill for some root beer. I actually am not a big fan of root beer.
It also holds records of other interesting facets
chills.
of our local history. Anyone visiting Salem does well to seek out the forbidden knowledge hidden in these halls.
So I'm just missing the accused witches memorial, which is this, right?
Carefully researched genealogy.
There we go.
It was a time of horror when the witches
No
who
more
walked
Dr.
the
Pepper,
earth were
no.
wrongfully prosecuted and thus stripped of everything. These
I
are
like the little
ghosts
raven.
you'll find here in Salem. Their homes
Mm.
taken, their knowledge destroyed, their lives erased.
Okay, I'm officially exhausted. Let's head back to the Perry house, okay?
Okay. I don't like her. I don't like her. I found out that they sell bottled Baja Blast at my work's, like, it's not like my work's sub place, but there's like this little like sandwich shop and they have Baja.